Hey everyone, this is Layla from Greenhouse Animals, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you the stories of all of my animals and how I got them. And yes, I got a haircut. It's different. Okay, so how I'm going to do this is I'm going to start off with the animals that we first got, and then I'll move on to the animals that I have now. So the latest animal that I have is probably the fish. Those are probably the animals I got the last words today. Okay, so the first animal that we got as a whole family was Gatlin. Gatlin is our chocolate lab. He is awesome. He's about 5 years old now. We bred him actually with another breeder female with a yellow lab, and we got Trooper, and that's why Trooper's a bit lighter. And then so Trooper's about a year or 2 years younger than Gatlin, so Trooper's about 3 or 4 and Gatlin's about 5 or 6 right now, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we've had them for a long time. They're great. They live in the garage. They're outside lake dogs. They love to play in the water and everything, so they're really great to have. We love them a lot around here, and they're not trained at all, which I feel bad about because I want to train them. So I think I'm going to make a YouTube series of me training them. The next animal that we got was probably my turtle Muscle. And so Muscle is this one right here. He's the male. So his story is actually really cool. So me and my bestie were actually outside right out here. I'll show you a picture. Right out there at the middle circle. And we flip over a rock. And it's like, let me remind you, it's like winter and it has just snowed and everything is frosted over, like the lake was frozen. And I come out here and we're like looking on the rocks because like, why not? We're like 4th graders. And I see like a little shape of something and I'm like, oh my gosh. And Emma was like, what is it? And I was like, it's a bunch of little baby turtles. And so they were like this big at the time. I think I might have a picture, but like teensy, like just out of the egg. So they were just sitting there and we brought them inside and put them on like a little bowl looking thing with like a hot rag underneath them. So Emma took 2 and I took 2 and they all died except Muscle because we didn't really know how to take care of turtles yet. But Muscle is a survivor, and Muscle is like 4 to 5 years old right now and pretty small for his size, but that's because he's a male, and the tank I have him in, he doesn't really grow when he gets in the size tank that he likes. And then comes Cricket. Cricket is the female turtle that I'm going to be moving to a different location pretty soon. Cricket's a bit aggressive, as you probably saw on the pictures of Muscle just now. Muscle has a big like spot on his neck that is actually healing pretty good right now, but Cricket actually bit Muscle, and Cricket's not nice. And I don't know, we just named him Cricket because why not? And yeah, so we've had Cricket for like 2 years now, and Cricket's the female. She's not very nice. Cricket and Muscle have a love-hate relationship. Muscle is in love with Cricket, and Cricket literally just wants to be by herself. Next, we have Sugar and Lavin, and this is emotional. Sugar and Lavin have both passed because of GI stasis, and I think it was definitely GI stasis. GI stasis is where a rabbit can get stressed by like a sound or their food changing up or something scary that happens, or simply just literally eating something they're not supposed to. They can get GI stasis, which is where their GI tract, so their gestation system, it kind of just like stopped. But Sugar and Lavin were actually like the first rabbits I got, and I really wanted rabbits because I saw Lynn and the Bunnies channel. Also right here, you guys should go check that out. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching my channel, you've seen it because Lynn and the Bunny is like the biggest rabbit owning person out there. She's amazing. She's awesome. We love her. But she was the reason that I got bunnies because I felt so bad that bunnies are dumped so often. So I really wanted to get some so that I could help be a part of that, and like take care of them. So we me and my mom and my sister searched all over the place to get some bunnies. We really didn't know where to look, and then we looked at a humane society in Vanderburg. I have a video about that. It's also going to be right there. That is a really fun one to watch. It was my first video I ever posted actually, and I've come a long way from then. I look a lot different. I'm older. I know a lot more about bunnies, and I'm a lot more prepared to have bunnies than I was then. But we got them from there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find any pictures of this. I mean, I know we used to have some. But Lavin and Sugar were dumped in a garage and were found by the Vanderburg Humane Society. Like them and like there were 17 rabbits in total, literally just in a shed. And some of them already died because they just been in there just by themselves. And they have pictures, but I don't know if I can find them. They're kind of hard to find. But yeah, so they were found in there, and all of their brothers and sisters have been sold, and we got Lavin and Sugar. So that's their story. Next comes Millie and Willie. Okay, Millie and Willie are twins, but they're not identical. They are both lionhead rabbits, and we actually got them from a garage sale. So yeah, they were babies, and we were just driving down the road, you know, chilling and whatever. And pretty much, so the bunnies were me and Kylie's. So Kylie's was Sugar and mine was Lavin. And then Kylie was like, oh, you could just take care of them. So I took care of Lavin and Sugar because bunnies are such hard work. Kylie just didn't want to do it. And then we drove by this garage sale, and this guy had baby bunnies. And it was like, let me remind you, it was like 105 degrees outside, and these bunnies were sitting in a hutch with no shade, and were literally laying on their back, like sides and backs, like panting, like with their mouths open. They were literally, they were babies too, like 6-7 weeks old, and they were literally not gonna make it. So we drove home really fast. My mom was like, should we get them? And I was like, I don't know, you're the mom. And then she was like, okay, let's just get them. So we got them, and we brought them home, and Kylie took care of them for a little while. And then she was like, you know, you can just take care of them again. So I had all the 4 bunnies, and that was the group for about a year. And then next comes Banana. Banana is one of my favorites. I love Banana so much. Here's Banana. So she's really cute. Okay, so a friend from church, her and her roommate got one because they saw one at PetSense or PetSmart or something, and was like, oh, it's a bunny, and they got so excited, so they just got it. And then they didn't really know how to take care of it, like most beginner bunny owners don't. They just didn't really know how to take care of it, and they were like, well, this is a lot of work when they watched some videos and stuff, so they're like, look, let's just not have it anymore, we're just gonna get rid of it. But they knew not to let it go, which is good. I'm getting stuffed up. Because domestic and wild bunnies aren't the same, so you should not get them confused, and you cannot let domestic bunnies go. Please don't do that. So they said, hey, do you know anyone with a bunny? And then my friend was like, yeah, I know someone with a bunny and who knows how to take care of bunnies. I'll talk to her. And then I was like, hey, yeah, I'd love to take a bunny. So I didn't tell Mom. And then I got the bunny here, and Mom was like, oh, okay. I mean, you're taking care of it, though. And I was like, thanks, Mom. And then so now we have Banana, and Banana's awesome. We've had Banana for like 6 or 7 months, and we got Banana spayed, and now she's pretty awesome. She's litter box trained and everything, which I'll also have to make a video on. And then comes, I'm just gonna do all the bunnies at once. Then comes Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed is the newest addition, and this was Tumbleweed is an impulsive bunny, and I got Tumbleweed as like an impulsive purchase. So I'm a member of FFA, it's Future Farmers of America. We do a lot in this big group. So being a part of FFA, that means there's a lot of work with animals and crops and all that stuff. I don't have to get into it. But my teacher actually breeds bunnies, which I don't know, but she breeds them, and she actually sells them to pretty good homes. But I'm not a big fan of breeding, but like, you know, do whatever, just don't dump them, and don't give them to people who like the people who took care of Banana, who are just going to not know what to do. You make sure that they know what they're doing. So I got Tumbleweed because Tumbleweed was a little baby and was raised in our school in like a big old fat cage with the mama. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this bunny. So all the bunnies were different looking, and Tumbleweed was the only one who was like dark brown. And I just loved him. Just loved the bunny. Just loved him. I just wanted it like so bad. I was like, can I please get this, Mom? And Mom was like, Layla, this is 5 bunnies. This is after Lavin died, and Lavin had been gone for a while, and Sugar was still doing okay. So that was 5 bunnies, and then Sugar died. So now we only have 4, which is sad. I would give anything for Sugar to be back, which is also sad. So yeah, that's all the bunnies. And so I got Tumbleweed, and I was like, and Tumbleweed's like practically sugar in a boy form. So yeah, pretty cool. And then comes all the fish. There's not a lot that goes into this, but my mom's best friend had fish tank, and it was like a 10-15 gallon. And I was like, oh, I want to keep fish. And my mom's friend stopped taking care of fish, and so I saw her tank, and I was like, can I have it? So I was like, yeah, I'll take care of him. And then so I got this big fish tank, and I didn't know what I was doing, and now the tank looks good, but then it didn't look good, and then it did look good, and I didn't like it anymore. But I got Bocelli, and Bocelli's pretty cool, but I hate Bocelli. I don't like Bocelli. Bocelli's not cool. He's a blue gourami, and I don't like him. And then I had 4 tetras, and he killed all of them. And then I got the 2 corridoras, and they're barely surviving in there with him. And I'm trying to teach him, but I think the corridors are okay now. The corridors are fine. Don't YouTube, I'm not abusing animals, I promise. Bocelli stopped fighting the corridors. And the tank is a mess because it's my snail breeding tank, and it's got all of the baby fish in it right now in the breeder box. Is that all of the animals? Oh, I forgot about the hedgehog. Hedgehog. Okay, so the hedgehog's name was originally Rosie, and the hedgehog did not want to be taken care of anymore. So, or more or less, the hedgehog's owner did not want to take care of the hedgehog anymore. So, Rosie got surrendered to me because I'm the animal person, and I take care of the hedgehog, and the hedgehog's name is now Petunia, Pepperoni, and Brooke the Hedgehog. Those are all of the names that this hedgehog goes by. Or just Espen, or Rosie. So the hedgehog lives up in the bunny room, and that's pretty much the whole story of the hedgehog. It's not that much, but yeah. Also, long video. I hope you guys really enjoy hearing me talk, and I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I was snowboarding on the Alps. I'm just kidding. I was snowboarding in Illinois with my church, which was amazing, and also homecoming is tomorrow, so I've been really busy. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one, and please, 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 I know I get like 20 views a video, but like, do it anyway. Can you just comment something that like you'd want to see as a video? Because I run out of ideas sometimes, and this one was like, I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of impulsively come up with this. So yeah, if you guys want a video or you want something, just please comment it. Like, do it. Like, actually. Okay. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. That was weird.